Hey everyone, it's fucking cold out. Welcome back to Chicago Bears Daily. My name is Eric. Today, as the caption suggests, we have them right where we want them. Now, all right, don't write me off as a delusional fan or anything. No, I'm kind of kidding, kind of not. So after this Thursday night loss, I did a lot of thinking. I was super fucking depressed after that Thursday night game. We lost to the fucking Redskins, Commanders, football team, whatever you want to call them, in classic Bears fashion at the goal line. 4th and 1, 4th and 2. Obviously, we come up a few inches short because that's how the Bears do it. I saw some good things and I saw some bad things. Probably the most notable good thing that I saw from Fields, he seems to have a little bit more pocket presence awareness, in the sense where he is able to scramble a little bit. I mean, he has to scramble. He's running for his life out there, but he's scrambling a little bit, and he's kind of recognizing where defenders are coming from, and he can roll out. Now, he's getting better at evading sacks and evading getting dropped in the backfield. Now the next thing I'd like to see him to do is start to look upfield and see the receivers when he rolls out instead of everybody knows when he rolls out he's going to tuck and run. Now that's not winning football. It's okay for where he's at in his career. What is this? This was the fifth game of his second season. He didn't even play a full first season. So you got to give him a little bit benefit of the doubt. The line is terrible. The receivers, they can't really. I noticed when they put the camera behind the field, behind the quarterback, and you can see the whole field behind, like that he's looking at. He's looking downfield, and the receivers, I mean, they kind of just stop. They don't make it easy for him. So, truthfully, in some sense, sometimes his best option is to tuck the ball and run. And as we saw on Thursday night, he could pick up a big gain with his legs, which makes the defense respect it, which hopefully maybe it can bring the linebackers in and our deep offense receivers can get some separation. Who knows? Now, the reason I say we have them right where we want them, it's kind of a delusional kind of mindset because we're like the worst. We're literally the worst team in the league, probably, after that embarrassing loss on Thursday night. But I say that because first, we are in year one of a rebuild. We know we should have known. We do know that we weren't going to win the Super Bowl this year. I mean, I love to be optimistic too, but you need to have a sense of realism as well. And yeah, you had that feeling that we just weren't going to win the Super Bowl this year. It's a big shocker, right? So now we're getting close in these games, and we're losing in heartbreaking fashion. And these guys are kind of like slumping in the middle of the game, and then they're finding ways to put themselves in a position to go out there and win the football game. And so far, I mean, heartbreakingly, the last two games, even three games, again, dating back to the Giants, even the fucking Packers game, those games, we nearly put ourselves in a position to win, and it's just some things that don't go our way. We fuck it up. We shoot ourselves in the foot. What's new? It's Bears fashion. But, I say we have them right where we want them, and what I mean by that is we're going to end up with a top 5 pick, and I was going to look up who the fuck was our last top 5 pick. I can't even remember. It's been a long time since we've had a top 5 pick. I think our highest pick, maybe it was Kevin White. He might have been at the 6-7. Roquan was a 7, and you see how, I mean, he's like the best player on our team probably. So you get these high picks. Look who the Jets were picking last year. Look at what positions they were at. Look at the Giants where they were picking last year. Look where even I don't know, like the Jags were picking last year, and I mean they're winning some games. I mean, we can't keep going on to be a mid-tier team and expect some change, especially in year one of a rebuild. I mean, it's actually better that we're going out and playing. We kind of play like shit. It's a little frustrating. I'd like to see a little better from the games, but we're not getting blown out. Each game that we've lost within 8. Losing within 8 that's just like a few playmaking differences that you need, And these games, it's good to see where our weaknesses are. I mean, this is a whole new regime, a new GM, a new coach. These guys are looking at who's fucking up, who's doing good, who should be moved around. I hope we get rid of our whole offensive line except for Tevin Jenkins. Lucas Patrick, put him at the fucking center. Put Lucas Patrick at the center. Braxton Jones can stay. And Cody Whitehair is hurt. Toss up. I mean, all these guys are replaceable either way. Like, I mean, if we go out there and we get a better offensive lineman with that $126 million cap space next year, that's what we should go out and spend it on. The wide receiver list is not great for free agent next year. So let's go out and let's ball the fuck out on an offensive line. That's step one. Monty Montgomery, I mean, maybe we could franchise tag him. I mean, it would be cool. Khalil Herbert, they're going to turn into a lightning thunder 1-2 punch. It's going to be awesome. But as of right now, I mean, we're losing in fashion that almost we want to lose in. I mean, we're kind of the laughing stock in the league. But on the bright side, I like to have a sense of realism, but I like to have a sense of optimism as well. And that optimism tells me, which, I mean, I've been a Bears fan for 23 years now. That sense of optimism tells me that I'm probably going to be regretting it later. But, we can go nowhere but up at this point. And I say that, and fuck, it's going to jinx us. How much, literally, I say how much worse can it get as like a challenge. How much worse can it fucking get? Let's see. Everybody on the team is replaceable right now. How much worse can it get? Can it get any worse? Let's get worse. Let's get worse. Let's see let's dive down to the depths of this team and let's go up. You got to dig down to go up sometimes. You got to dig down to go up. You know what? You got to go down and up. You got to get some momentum on the it's by the dip. You know, we're going down and then all of a sudden we're going to shoot right back up. And that's what nobody was going to expect. Nobody's going to see it coming. We're going to be the Bears. The Bears are going to make a resurgence. I don't think it'll be next year. I think next year will be kind of like a teetering year. This year, we're like rock bottom right now. Next year is going to be the like kind of incline, and then we're going to start shooting up. I think the pieces are going to come together. I pray, I hope. I feel like we're better than we say we are on paper. People will laugh at me for saying this. I don't really care. Optimism and realism combined. I'm being a little more optimistic. I'm not saying we're going to win a Super Bowl in 2 years. I'm saying we can be competitive in football games in a year. We can be competitive in football games. We can beat bad teams, and we can be competitive with good teams. Now, wherever that takes us, that's what I want. That's all I want. I want a functioning offense. Mom, for Christmas, all I want is a functioning offense, a solid defense, and Cairo Santos to keep doing what he does. Now, that's what I want. We're looking forward to the Patriots next Monday night. We are going to get embarrassed again on primetime. Bill Belichick just took over second place, winning as head coach over George Halas. Congrats to him. In all honesty, that is there's no hatred there. Like, it's those kind of records, like George Halas, the fact that he stayed at number 2 since the start of the football league is like crazy. So though that record was meant to be broken, Bill Belichick has definitely deserved it. Props to him. That's going to come up on Monday night. And Bill Belichick is going to put Justin Fields in a world of pain. And we know it, and it's going to happen. He barely scraped himself off the floor on Thursday night. God, if our offensive line doesn't do anything, he's not even going to make it till next year. So, next Monday night, Bears, Patriots. I actually don't really know. I think we're at home. I could be dead wrong. But I am ready to get hurt again. Let's fucking go. Packers lost to the Jets on Sunday. That was cool. So my Packers friend has been giving me so much shit over the past few years. I'm just unloading at him, and I'm not stopping. I am not fucking stopping. I'm going to make these Packers fans feel how we felt over every little thing. I'm going to be a dick to these guys, just like they've been dicks to us. I don't give a fuck. We're at the bottom of the league. What do we have to lose? Let's go. Let's start building. You can build when you're at the bottom of the league. You can build from the ground up, and I'm gonna trademark that. When you are at the bottom, you can build from the ground up. Put that on a t-shirt, put that on your hat, put that on anything. The Bears are not back yet, but we will be. And we will see you soon. Go Bears.